Hi everyone, I'm Kelly. Welcome back in for another episode of Mass Effect 2. Last episode, we finally got Tali on board. I think we're pretty much finished up with all of our dossiers for now. There is one other slot that I saw open that we don't have a dossier for, so I'm assuming that through the main storyline, completing some of these story quests, we will finally find that missing person. I am super excited that we got through all of the dossiers. I kind of wish that I would have gone and done some people's side quests like throughout our time picking up dossier members. I kind of had it in my head where like I just want to get all of my crew aboard the Normandy, a role play where Shepard is on the Normandy. We just need to get as many crew members as we can because we don't know at any moment's notice things could change and we need to go through the mass relay. So I was trying to get all of the people aboard that we could right away because I felt like it was the most important task. And now we have all of these juicy side quests with some of our crew members, and I am very excited and ready to get started. So I saw some comments where I talked about last time we're going to try to sneak past the conference room and just head straight out to Tuchanka to start on both Grunt and Dr. Solas's missions. But I'm not sure if we're going to be able to do that. We're going to see today where and what we're actually able to do for science. And I'm hoping, fingers crossed, that we are not locked out of the map. But if we are, that's okay. I know that it's going to be a great time. So without further ado, let's go. All right, so I noticed that we have 4 squad points coming into the game today. So let me read this real quick. Evolves disruptor ammo into one of the following. Heavy. This ammunition's electromagnetic properties can cause synthetics to critically overload and explode. Squad disruptor ammo. Each member of your squad gains the disruptor ammo's effects, allowing you to catch synthetics in deadly crossfires. Both of those are super good. Allowing our squad to be able to just like use disruptor ammo is actually a really cool thing. But then again, being able to overload and explode some synthetics would be really, really cool as well. I did see a bunch of comments about AI hacking as well that I'm not really missing out, especially if I'm taking Tali with me on any sort of synthetic or enemies that can be AI hacked. Otherwise, it's not really super helpful for us. So since I do love running with Tali, I think I will just not throw any points into this right now. I think it's kind of useless for me. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and actually do disruptor ammo 4. And let me read this. I love how they do the breakdown. I think it's really cool. So recharge time 1.5, duration lasts until overridden by another ammo power. Shield and synthetics plus 60% of weapon damage. Synthetic overload duration 3 seconds. Overheat duration 6. So it just gives us more weapon damage pretty much. But this one allows you to have your whole entire squad use disruptor ammo, which could be really, really cool. That plus 60% weapon damage, though, I think I'm gonna take it. I can't turn down more weapon damage. I just can't do it. Like, as a strictly, and not just in this playthrough, but I think I've told you guys this before. Every playthrough that I usually do, I choose sniper rifle because it's my favorite type of gun to play in any game. And the more power in that rifle, the better. So I'm gonna go with that one. I think that's a good choice. Hopefully I'm not making the wrong decision here. Okay, so let's try to sneak past the Illusive Man. I am gonna try to head to Tuchanka, but we will have to see if we can actually do that. We've already talked to everybody on board. We should be ready to go. Just have to see what happens, because I know he wants to talk to us.
The Illusive Man wishes to speak to you in the debriefing room, Commander.
What's that, Kelly? I didn't hear.
Change of plans, Commander. Urgent message coming in from the Illusive Man.
Yeah.
Patching him in through the comm room.
Dang it. All right. Fine. Fine. You guys warned me to, and I was hoping that it wasn't true, but it is. It's very true. So we have to go talk to him. He's definitely going to put us into another mission. I just know it. And kind of excited to hear what he has to say, though.
Patching the Illusive Man through, Commander.
He's standing today.
Shepard, we got a break. I intercepted a distress call from a Turian patrol. They stumbled onto a collector ship beyond the Corliss system. The Turians were wiped out, but not before they crippled the collector vessel. I need you to board that ship and get some hard data on the collectors. Find us a way to get to their homeworld.
So we're going to commandeer that ship. Okay. The Turians disabled it. How?
Hard to imagine how a Turian patrol could take out a collector's ship.
Reports indicate the hull's intact, but all systems seem to be offline. They could be making repairs as we speak. I'm not saying it won't be dangerous, but we can't let an opportunity like this slip by.
Are the Turians investigating?
If they had a patrol out there, why aren't the Turians sending a recon team in?
They will, eventually. But I intercepted the transmissions. In the meantime, we're feeding them false reports. You're close enough that you can be in and out before the Turians learn the truth.
How did you hear about this?
You sure this information's good?
Information is my weapon, Shepard. It's good.
Very true. All right.
Send me the coordinates and I'll take care of it.
Already sent. Once you're aboard the ship, establish an uplink with Edie. She'll mine their data for information regarding the Omega-4 relay. Good luck, Shepard.
Coordinates punched in. Let's go find us a collector ship.
Yeah, it seems like pretty important data for our mission, for sure. I understand why he put us out there. All right, so let's see. Who should we bring? I really enjoy running with Jack. I feel like Jack is super amazing at most things. So I think I'm gonna choose Jack and Thane. I think we're gonna go with Jack and Thane for today. Can I cycle his appearance too? Whoa, look at those glasses. Sir, I'm gonna need you to stand down. Look at those. Oh my gosh. I think this game came out when I was like in high school, graduating high school, whatever. So a long time ago. That's definitely the style back then. All right, we're gonna keep him looking normal. Oh my gosh, those glasses. All right, I think I'm gonna give him the Mantis too. And I know it sounds crazy, but I think I'm gonna give him the Mantis. He seems like a pretty good shot. And I think once we play with Garrus again, I will switch back to the Mantis as well. Hopefully we get another sniper rifle along our travels sometime soon. Okay. And we're still using the Mantis, right? Yep. Whoa. That's that ship that destroyed
We have
us.
a visual on the collector ship, Commander.
Very low emissions.
Isn't it?
Passive infrared temperatures suggest most systems are offline. Thrusters are cold.
That thing is massive. How the hell did the Turians take it out?
No idea. It's like an asteroid.
Radar scans do not detect any hull breaches on the side facing us. I detect no mass effect field distortions. It appears the drive core is offline.
Rendezvous in 30 seconds, Commander. Good luck.
Are we gonna EVA over to it? Oh, okay. We have a vehicle.
Never saw a ship like this before.
Looks like an insect hive.
Penetrating scans have detected an access node to uplink with collector databanks. Marking location to your hardsuit computer.
Okay. So that's already up there. Let's put that one there. Yeah, and that one there. Okay. And then sometimes I gotta bring out this gun. So why don't we put cryo on this gun so that it's on there? All right. It is creepy in here. It's very organic looking. Getting kind of the creeps. Oh.
Shepard, I've compared the ship's EM signature to known collector profiles. It is the vessel you encountered on Horizon.
Maybe the defense towers softened it for the Turians.
Maybe the missing people are aboard. If they're still alive.
Oh. Yeah, I wonder if it's the same ship from Horizon. Maybe that colony is here. Oh, it sounds so like gooey and gross here. What is that? Oh, it's a pod. The pod they were putting the humans in.
Same containers as on Horizon. Only these are empty.
It must have been horrible. Trapped in these pods. Completely at the mercy of the collectors.
I couldn't even imagine. That's terrible. What's inside of it? Why is it oozing? Here's a closed one. Oh, it looks so gross. Is that a person? Are these people?
These poor souls.
Oh my god.
Why would the collectors just leave a pile of bodies lying around?
Test subjects. Discarded at the end of the experiment.
What a bad way to die.
They didn't deserve this.
You get what you get. Deserve's got nothing to do with it.
That's very practical, Jack. Alright. I don't know which way to go first. These poor people. Oh, look at all the bodies. There's just... So what are they doing to them if they're not using them? I guess, like Thane said, test subjects of some sort. Oh my gosh. Okay. Kind of getting like Baldur's Gate vibes from these pods. I know that Baldur's Gate just came out this year with like the new Baldur's Gate 3, which is an amazing game. But like the pods kind of remind me of that a little bit. It's a lot of creds. Meds. There was a person laying over here. Oh.
That's a collector. Are you saying those bastards even experimented on one of their own?
Edie, I'm uploading the data from this terminal. See if you can figure out what they were up to.
Data received. Analyzing. The collectors were running baseline genetic comparisons between their species and humanity.
Why?
Are they looking for similarities?
I have no hypothesis on their motivations. All I have are the preliminary results. They reveal something remarkable. A quad-strand genetic structure identical to traces collected from ancient ruins. Only one race is known to have this structure, the Protheans.
The collectors are Protheans?
My god. The Protheans didn't vanish. They're just working for the Reapers now.
These are no longer Prothean, Shepard. Their genes show distinct signs of extensive genetic rewrite. The Reapers have repurposed them to suit their needs.
Are you sure?
You'd think somebody would have picked up on this.
No one has had an opportunity to study a collector genetic code in this detail. I've already matched 2,000 alleles to recorded fragments alteration. 3 fewer chromosomes. Reduced heterochromatin structure. Elimination of superfluous junk sequences.
What the heck? I have a feeling, just like we said, like the Protheans never went away. The Reapers are just working for them now, and the Collectors are obviously stronger and have their own mutations that are beneficial to the Protheans, so they're probably trying to figure out how they have the best chance of survivability, since we came in there and bombarded their entire plan. And that's why they're trying to figure out how they can cross match like humans and Reapers and form this one like superb species that can't be messed with. Oh, this is terrible. It sucks to think like we caused all of this. I mean, if the world didn't end before when we saved it the last time, it would have been in a much worse spot, but like this is awful. This is really, really bad.
Reapers didn't wipe out the Protheans.
Yeah.
They turned them into monsters and enslaved them.
Yep.
Still, they're working for the Reapers now, and we have to stop them.
No shit. I'm not letting the Reapers turn me into some kind of fucked up bug thing.
Let's find what we need before the Collectors come to salvage this vessel. Move out.
Oh, that's crazy. Advanced weapon training. Look, it's the Widow. People were talking about this in the comments. So I either get assault rifle training, shotgun training, or this super special spicy Viper sniper. That actually rhymed. Super special spicy Viper sniper. Weighing in at 39 kilograms, the Widow anti-material rifle is primarily used by sniper teams in assault missions against armored vehicles or Krogan. While kinetic barriers offer effective protection on vehicles, the kind generated by conventional military field generators are far too weak against the Widow. The Widow was designed to be carried and fired by a human. Although this modified model can be carried, no ordinary human could fire it without shattering an arm. It's kind of ugly, I'm not gonna lie, but the name is cool and it sounds really, really good. So I'm gonna go for that. What an ugly gun. Kind of looks like a grenade launcher. Okay, so I get 12 rounds in this one. Hopefully it packs the same punch as the Mantis. I'm excited to fire this thing. Oh, this is wild. Did we have anything pop up in our Codex? Oh, it's a weapons locker. Okay. Ooh, element 0. I almost missed that. Anything else in here that I might have missed? Doesn't look like it. This is crazy. So Protheans are working for the Reapers? I mean, they're all slaves to one another.
On the ceiling. More containers.
Hundreds. I wonder how many have people in them.
Oh my
Too many.
I detect no
God.
signs of life in the pod, Shepard. It is probable the victims inside died when the ship lost primary power.
So all of that hope that like, I don't know about you guys, but I had a feeling of hope that maybe the people that were taken from the colony, all those poor people, would somehow just be on a ship somewhere chilling. I don't know, like they were collecting them for something. Seems like they have all passed on. I was just kind of hoping that we could have saved them. This is awful. And really gross at the same time. Ugh. What's this? Ugh. Can I get up this way? Yeah. I just wanted to see if there's anything over here. Thanks, everyone.
This looks interesting.
Damage protection, nice. Is anything in here? Ugh. Getting the creeps.
Commander, you gotta hear this. On a hunch, I asked Edie to run an analysis on this ship.
I compared the EM profile against data recorded by the original Normandy 2 years ago. They are an exact match.
The same ship dogging me for 2 years? Way beyond coincidence.
Something doesn't add up, Commander. Watch your back.
Is it a trap? Feels kind of like a trap. Why is this here? It's my only form of cover. This feels very trappy. I'm a little bit sketched out right now. And like nobody's alive.
Well, I suppose we should have expected this.
They couldn't fill all those pods, even if they took every colonist in the terminus.
They're going to target Earth.
Not if we stop them.
Oh my gosh. This is horrible. This place is huge. Look at all those pods over there. Those are pods, right? Oh my gosh. Oh, whoa, you can see through the floor here. It's kind of cool. Also very creepy. What is that light?
There, on the platform. A control panel.
Where are the bodies from the crew? Something's wrong here.
Yeah, something's super wrong. Everyone's missing. I agree, Jack. I am very sketched out right now.
Edie, I'm setting up a bridge between you and the collector ship. See if you can get anything useful from the databanks.
Data mine in progress, Shepard.
What the heck?
That can't be good.
No. Hey, status report? What's happening?
What the hell just happened?
Major power surge. Everything went dark, but we're back up now.
I managed to divert the majority of the overload to non-critical systems. Shepard, it was not a malfunction.
It's bad.
This was a trap.
Yeah, for sure. For sure, a trap. Is that the platform that we're on?
We need a little help here, Edie.
I am having trouble maintaining connection. There's someone else in the system.
Yeah, no kidding. Thane? What is going on?
I need to finish the download before I can override any systems.
Better get it done fast.
What is happening?
We've got company. Target right.
This is insane. I love this gun. So many feelings.
Another platform coming in.
I'll kill you all!
Oh, I missed.
My attacks will tear you apart.
Are there more behind us? Okay. So it'll just be like in front of us, hopefully. There's another one of those things.
Easy shot.
80%.
Edie, get us out of here.
I am simultaneously finding collector firewalls in over 8,000 nodes. I am tasked to capacity.
Oh boy.
Here they come again.
This isn't good. I'm out of bullets.
Direct this personally.
Alright. I need to go run on one of the platforms and get some ammo. I'll be right back. Running, 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 grabbing ammo. I think someone's down. Alright. Alright, here we go. We're gonna bring the big guns out. I think, is Jack down? Someone's down, aren't they?
My attacks will tear you apart.
Alright, let me switch back to my Viper.
There is no pain. There is no fear. I know you feel this. Face your annihilation.
Alright, there we go. Let's grab some more ammo. Oh, where is all the ammo? Up here.
Shepard, you must manually re-establish my link to the command console.
Okay. How do I do that? Over here. I don't see any. Oh, here we go. Power cells. There has to be like a control panel on one of these things, right? Oh, it's back here. This is wild. It was a trap, and the Illusive Man...
I've regained control of the platform, Shepard.
Good work.
I knew you wouldn't let us down, Edie.
I always work at optimal capacity.
Did you get what we needed?
I found data that would help us successfully navigate the Omega-4 relay.
Nice.
I have also found a Turian distress call that served as the lure for this trap. The collectors were the source. It is unusual.
Well, it makes a lot of sense, because we were doubting that the Turians could take down a ship like this. Jeez.
Seems logical to me that they would have sent the initial message as bait.
Yep.
No, it is unusual because Turian emergency channels have secondary encryption. It is corrupted in the message. It is not possible that the Illusive Man would believe the distress call was genuine.
Why are you so sure?
I found the anomaly with Cerberus detection protocols. He wrote them.
He knew it was a trap? Why would he send us into a trap?
He has to have a reason, right?
We don't have time to throw blame around. We'll question him when we're out.
I knew Cerberus would screw me again. I'm gonna crush his head.
Commander, we got another problem. The collector ship is powering up.
You need to get out of there before their weapons come online. I'm not losing another Normandy.
I do not have full control of their systems. I will do what I can. Sending coordinates for shuttle extraction.
Come on, let's move.
I was just saying too, like, how would the Illusive Man not know that it was a trap? But he did. And why is Edie telling us? What is going on? This is so confusing. I don't know. Oh, I don't like this at all. I do not like this.
Around the corner, take the door on your right.
Okay. Is there anything else in here I'm missing? No.
Look ahead.
Whoa, that was weird.
Direct intervention is necessary.
I'll kill you all!
Assuming direct control.
There's someone else over here. There he is. All right, let me go around and grab some ammo. Are there more coming? I thought I heard more wings. I don't even know what to think right now about the Illusive Man sending us here, unless like, it has to mean that he's working with them too, because how else would he know about the ship and the whereabouts and then transcribe the code? And like, they seem ready. Like they're all in hiding here, waiting to pounce. It's so strange. I want to know his reasoning behind all of this. He's probably gonna make up some excuse and be like, I did it for the bet. I did it for everyone so that we could make it through the Omega 4 relay. But that doesn't explain why they knew you were coming. It's so weird.
I will direct this personally. Your attacks are primitive. We are the harbinger of your destiny.
Destroy you!
You will know pain, Shepard.
This gun is amazing. It's so good. I love it. Alright, I'm gonna go and grab some ammo from over here real quick. Who is that? It's one of those death things. Oh, it's so creepy looking. Is there people behind us? Where's Thane? Oh, Thane's down. All right, let's get Thane back.
I can do This hurts you. Continue.
All right, let me grab some more ammo. Power cells. How much heavy ammo do we have now? 3? Okay. I guess that's pretty good. I'm just kind of looking around for some loot in case I missed anything. I don't see anything though. Alright. We're supposed to go over here. Here's some meds and... Ooh, element 0. Is this a ledge over here? I thought it was like a cliff, but maybe... Oh yeah, we can go down here. Okay.
I am opening a door on the far side of the room.
Okay. Uh-oh. Those things are so creepy. Oh my god.
My attack didn't work!
Alright, let's bring out the big gun. Okay.
Nothing can stop!
Spread your methods.
I'm gonna have to move position soon. He's creeping on me. Move. Okay, he's almost down. Oh. Alright. He's not still alive, is he? No, he's dead. That's a waste of bullets. Oh, run, get out.
It's dust. My tactic.
Holy crap. Is there more behind us? I'm scared we're about to get, like, taken over by these guys. Hang on. Alright, get over here. Jeez. Run away.
I'll kill you all!
This thing's crazy strong. Both Jack and Thane's abilities were not working at all against that thing. What's that noise?
80, we got a problem here.
A temporary setback on firewall 3217. Rerouting commands through firewall 7164.
What?
I have successfully opened a door on the opposite wall. I will keep it open as long as I can.
This wall? Okay.
Down there. That's where we came aboard, isn't it?
We must be getting close
Down
to the
here.
end.
What's that noise?
Oh, what's this?
I am creeped out. God. All right. I hear something. Okay, there we go. I was like, I'm pretty sure they're coming.
Direct control. Delay is pointless. Our power is unmatched. Sentient beings need never fear pain.
Sentient beings may never fear me.
Ignore the fallen.
What a weird thing to say. I think everyone should fear you. You're running human experiment. You're running experiments on everyone, even your own kind. What do you mean sentient beings should not fear me? What are you talking about?
I can take you on.
Alright, let me see if they drop some ammo over here real quick. Just kidding. There's a blobby over there. There's a big old blobby. There's more.
Not stop me. My attacks will
Man, I
tear
need
you
ammo.
apart.
I need ammo like now. Let me run over here and see if I can grab some.
Your attacks are primitive. If I must tear you apart, Shepard, I will. Nothing stands against us.
That's me, dumbass!
Jack, you better check yourself before you wreck yourself, because we're all gonna die.
You are short
I need my shields to come back online. I think Thade might be down. Alright, shields back online. Let me grab this ammo over here.
Toy!
this form.
No!
I'll kill you all!
This body's pain is irrelevant.
Alright. Any more ammo over here? I think we're actually pretty full on ammo. Okay. I think that's the way we're supposed to go. Let me just make sure I didn't miss anything on the walls here. Because I feel like I was flailing for my life over there. To make sure I didn't miss anything good. I think that's pretty much it though. Alright.
Commander, I hate to rush you, but those weapons are about to come online.
Yeah,
Might want
that's
to double
bad.
time it, you know, so we can leave before they blow the Normandy in half.
Okay. No, stop with the weird noises. Absolutely not.
Go now to the sea.
I'll kill you all!
I hate zombies. I hate them so much.
I'll hold them.
I'll kill you all!
Let's go. more. Where are they coming from?
Nothing can stop me!
They're not even dropping ammo. They're just flooding over here. Is that all of them? Gosh, I can't do the zombies. Like, I get so creeped out. Okay. They're much creepier than they were in Mass Effect 1, too.
We're out of time, Commander. We have to go.
You heard the man. Everybody onto the Normandy. Move!
Oh God, is powering
Strap
back.
in, people. I'm gonna make him work for it this time.
You got this, Joker. You got this. Fly like you've never flown before.
I can't dodge this guy forever, Edie. Get us the hell out of here.
Specify a destination, Mr. Moreau.
Anywhere. Out.
Anywhere that's not here.
Very well. Engage in Mass Effect core.
Jeez. What the hell was that? Like, what the actual hell was that? I need answers. I really hope that we can go talk to him after this because he has a lot of explaining to do. I even started to kind of put it together even before Edie mentioned it, which is also very interesting that Edie would oust the Illusive Man like that. Like, pretty much throw him under the bus and be like, this is a setup. The Illusive Man knew about it. He's the one who put in the code. But why? I need to know why. I was gonna do like the bottom response on like, you know, he set us up, but I want to know why. Just like with Ashley, he knew about that beforehand and didn't tell us anything. That was essentially a setup. We could have gotten taken by the collectors, but I want to know why. I need to know. Gathered vital intel regarding collectors and Omega-4 relay, which is important. With Shepard's escape, Harbinger knows our true capabilities and will have to adopt new tactics. We'll have to be careful, as Harbinger's information network may rival Cerberus or Shadow Brokers. Also appears impossible to block his ability to possess minions. Edie's work was exceptional, however, proving value of shackled AI. Interesting. It's all very interesting. I need to know more. We got the Widow, which is really, really cool. I love this gun so far. Firing it was super amazing. It fires pretty much like the Mantis. We get the one-shot reload, but we get 12 or 13 bullets, I think, instead of 10. So that's really nice. Well, I guess 14 considering one in the chamber. So this is a really, really nice gun. I'm super excited to start using it. We got some damage protection, tech damage, credits, and element 0. Ooh, we found 500.
Call coming in from the Illusive Man, Commander. I figure you've got a few words for him, too.
Indeed, we do. Give it to him, Shepard.
Shepard, looks like Edie extracted some interesting data before the collector ship came back online.
What the hell is going on?
Cut the act. You set us up and you better have a damn good reason for it.
We needed information on the Omega-4 relay. That required direct access to collector data. It was too good an opportunity to pass up.
Agreed. But I don't like surprises, especially when my ass is on the line.
I put you at risk, yes. But without that information, we don't reach the collector homeworld, and you and every other human may as well be dead. It was a trap, but I was confident in your abilities. And don't forget Edie. The collectors couldn't have anticipated her.
I'm so confused. I mean, yeah, he could have put out the distress beacon, but the ship was offline. So what happened to the ship to get it offline? Was the Illusive Man part of that too? Also, everyone on board, like all of the collectors were hiding. Like they knew we were coming. Did he warn them? You invested in me. Why are you lying?
You could have told me the plan. You say I'm important, but you sure try hard to get me killed.
I needed the collectors to believe they had the upper hand. Telling you could have tipped them off in any number of ways. Besides, I wouldn't have sent you in if I didn't think you could succeed.
We could have done it a different way. There could have been many different ways that you could have handled this.
I don't risk people. There are always alternatives.
You may not like being on the receiving end, neither would I. But the facts are with me. As much as we try to avoid them, these decisions need to be made. But more importantly, it paid off. Edie confirmed our suspicions. The Reapers and Collector ships use an advanced identify friend-foe system that the relays recognize. All we need to do is get our hands on one of those IFFs.
It's a little late for that info.
I was just on the Collector ship. Why didn't you say anything about finding their IFF?
As I said, Edie just confirmed it. Besides, you wouldn't have had time to find and extract it. But we have options. An Alliance science team recently determined that the Great Rift on the planet Klendigan is actually an impact crater from a mass accelerator weapon. A very old mass accelerator. I sent a team to find either the weapon or its target. They found both. The weapon was defunct, but it helped us plot the flight path of the intended target. A 37-million-year-old derelict Reaper. We found it damaged and trapped in the gravity of a brown dwarf.
Brown dwarf?
Aren't brown dwarfs basically stars that didn't quite make it?
Simply put, but accurate. They're gas giants that don't quite have the masses of stars. Expect gale force winds and extremely high temperatures. The Reaper has a mass effect field that keeps it in orbit, likely an automated response to the external threats. It's stable, but I won't call it safe.
So we're disabling a Reaper?
I saw what Sovereign did to the Citadel fleet. Hard to imagine anything could stop something that powerful.
This vessel is a relic from a battle waged while mammals took their first steps on Earth. There's no trace of the species that took the shot. Perhaps it was their one moment of defiance before being wiped out.
Interesting. So yeah, what's the catch is what I've been thinking this entire time that he's been talking to us. I also don't really understand or trust anything that he's saying anymore. I feel like everything is like a setup. When he was just explaining the IFF, like I'm like, this is another setup. Like I don't really trust what you're saying. But I believe him about the research team and all that stuff. I'm still a little bit befuddled about why he keeps doing this to us. And I'm a little bit sad about myself not seeing it coming this time until like a little bit like the middle of the ways in there. And then when Edie confirmed it, it's just wild to me. So yeah, what's the catch?
I get the feeling this isn't going to be a simple swing by and pick up our package.
We lost contact with Dr. Chandana's team shortly after they boarded. Initial reconnaissance revealed no clues, and it was too risky to commit more resources. But now we need that IFF. I'll forward the coordinates to Joker. In the meantime, I suggest you tell your crew I didn't risk their lives unnecessarily. It will make things easier going forward.
Edie, tell the crew to assemble. We've got a lot to talk about.
Of course, Shepard.
I don't agree. Gosh, those eyes, they creep me out.
So the Illusive Man didn't sell us out. Could have fooled me.
Lied to us, used us, needed access to the Collector databanks. Necessary risk.
No, I don't think it's I mean, yes, it's a necessary risk. Yes, Dr. Martin, you're correct. Lied to us, used us. We could have been better prepared. You can't keep throwing us under the rug. One of these times, we're not going to be prepared. We're going to believe what you're saying, and then our whole team's going to get wrecked because you're not giving us all the necessary information. It's not like we're out here willy-nilly, like going to a planet and picking up a package where we went on top. We went aboard the ship that destroyed the first Normandy. The ship that's been taking people from their colonies and doing all these terrible experimentations on them. Like, we could have been better prepared. I don't agree. I feel like I still don't like it.
He tries something like that again and the collectors will be the least of his problems. Edie, are you sure this IFF is gonna work?
My analysis is accurate, Shepard. I have also determined the approximate location of the collector homeworld based on navigational data from their vessel.
That can't be right.
Check Edie's systems.
Better run the diagnostics, Joker. Looks like our AI's got a bug in the software.
My calculations are correct. The collector homeworld is located within the galactic core.
Can't be. The core is just black holes and exploding suns. There are no habitable planets there.
Could be an artificial construction, space station protected by powerful mass effect fields and radiation shields.
Even the collectors don't have that kind of technology.
Sovereign did.
The collectors are just servants of our real enemy. And we've all seen what their masters are capable of. They built the mass relays and the Citadel. Who's to say they can't build a space station surrounded by black holes? No wonder nobody's ever returned from a trip through the Omega-4 mass relay.
The logical conclusion is that a small safe zone exists on the far side of the relay, a region where ships can survive. Standard relay transit protocols would not allow safe transport. Drift of several thousand kilometers is common, and would be fatal in the galactic core. The Reaper IFF must trigger the relay to use more advanced encrypted protocols.
Yeah, I feel like we need to build our team. I think we need to focus on our team a little bit. I also saw some messages. I think this might be the switch where, like, if I go and get this now, I could have a really bad outcome. So I'm a little bit hesitant on doing the IFF right now. I keep calling it IFFI because of Star Citizen. There was an IFFI that we had to go get in Star Citizen, and it's just like coming back into my memory. But yeah, I think I'm gonna say we need to build our team.
Just because we can follow the collectors through the relay doesn't mean we can take them out. I don't want to go after them until I know we're ready.
Yeah, for sure.
Sooner or later, we need that IFF. I say, why wait?
Because,
it's a derelict
Jacob.
Reaper. What if the collectors are waiting for us? We may want to build up our team before we take that kind of risk.
Yeah. Yeah, stick with building a team. Building a team, getting our ship the best it can be. Yeah, we need to wait.
The more people we have on our side, the better our chances of success. We need to keep building up the team.
It's your call, Commander. Whatever you decide, we're with you.
Dang, I can't believe all of that happened. Insane. Renegade? How did I get more renegade than Paragon? I wasn't even that rude to anyone, but Morden a little bit. How did I get so much renegade for that? Okay. Well, now we know what to expect. So let me take a look at my journal real quick. Let me see what's going on in here. Stop the collectors. The collector ship yielded 2 key pieces of information. First, the collectors are actually the ancient Protheans, indoctrinated and mutated into servants of the Reapers. Second, the Omega-4 relay leads to the galactic core. The intense gravitational fields of the galactic core make any jump through Omega-4 relay a death sentence. Unless a Reaper identity, friend or foe, yeah, IFI. I don't know why we call it IFFI in Star Citizen, if it's literally the same thing. I don't know why they call it that. Maybe because they weren't trying to copy off of Mass Effect. Can be found to give the Normandy a chance to navigate fields safely. All right, so we're gonna hold off on that for now. Tali has a personal matter that she wishes to discuss with you. Treason. Talk to Tali at the Normandy. Ooh, okay. So we're gonna go to Tuchanka. We're gonna go do Tuchanka, the side quest there. Because we need to get our crew up a little bit more, get some more XP, do all the things before we go on the IFF mission. So we will definitely be embarking on that now. I want to see if Joker has anything to say, and then I'll probably talk to Kelly. I could go try to talk to Miranda. We'll see if she...
So the Collectors were once Protheans, repurposed by the Reapers. What a sad end.
Makes you wonder if the Keepers on the Citadel were once something different.
Ooh, interesting point. Very interesting point.
Commander.
What do you think about the people we're picking up?
Well, about the ones you went out with last. I'm not saying anything about Jack, I'm not stupid. And Thane seems like the strong, sensitive, murdering type. You know, those are always great to have around, a real cuddler. It's just my opinion, though. There's really no need to go spreading it around.
I assume everything's going well up here?
Good for now. Fractured my thumb on the mute, but I think I made my point.
All right,
That's
nothing
it for
new to
now.
say. We've
See
heard
you,
all
Commander.
of that before. Everyone told me to talk to Edie.
Yes, Shepard.
I thought that I had talked to Edie
I want to know more about you.
about
Do
everything.
you have a specific inquiry?
You and Joker?
How are you getting along with Joker?
Mr. Moreau does not trust me. It offends him that I am installed aboard his ship's computers.
Yeah, the last Normandy did just fine without an AI reminding me the airlock is ajar.
Let's discuss something else.
Ready.
Yeah, we've already talked to
That's
her
all for
about
now.
all of that
Logging you out,
stuff
Shepard.
in the very beginning. I think that maybe her remark about Joker was also the same too. So there's nothing new there to see. I am gonna talk to Kelly and go feed my fish real quick, and talk to Miranda.
You had me so worried when you were trapped on the Collector ship. Thank goodness for Edie.
Aw, worried, you do care.
That sounds like more than just professional concern, Kelly.
You're more than just my commander. You're my friend. Edie brought you back to me. If she had a body, I'd give her a big hug.
What about me?
I'm standing right here. Where's my hug?
I feel like Shepard is so flirty with her. Like,
Welcome back, man. Anyway, how may I help you?
when we were dating Liara, like, we could not get this friendly with her ever. And I don't know, maybe if we kept the relationship with Liara, it would be different. But every single interaction with Kelly is so intense. It's kind of crazy.
Is there anything I should know?
Tali seems very distraught after receiving a message. Maybe you could check in on her down in engineering. Anything else, Commander?
That'll be all.
I'll be here if you need anything.
Okay.
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
I was waiting for that. Let's see. There aren't any messages. You lied. Okay. So let's go. I'm gonna feed my fish and... yeah, let's go feed fish first. And then we'll go talk to Miranda and then Tali, and then we'll be off to go do Morden's side quest. I'm excited to finally do one of their side quests. She's in engineering, right? Yeah. I'm gonna see what's going on with her before we head out.
I've got green across the board. The forward tanks are buoyant and elevated.
Are you talking about the Normandy or Miranda?
I'm talking about the one that's covered and protected, not bouncing in the breeze.
I don't know. Operative Lawson's uniform is very official. It always makes me stand at attention.
You're such a dog.
Every single remark.
Shepard, I'm glad you came by.
Oh my god.
I may need your help. I just received a message from the migrant fleet. The Admiralty Board has accused me of treason.
Treason?
I'm scared, Shepard.
What are the charges?
Is it because you're working with Cerberus?
I'm not working with Cerberus. I'm working with you. And I got leave to serve on the Normandy again. I have no idea what they're accusing me of. You'd think I would remember if I betrayed the fleet.
They're crazy.
Nobody who knows you could believe you'd betray your people, Tali.
I don't know. They don't lay charges like this unless the evidence seems absolute. But thanks. I appreciate your faith in me, Shepard.
So what do we do?
What happens when a Quarian is accused of treason?
There's a hearing, with members of the Admiralty Board acting as judges. My father is an admiral on the board. He'll have to recuse himself from judgment. I can't even imagine what he's thinking right now. The punishment for treason is exile. If they convict me, I can never go back.
What are the nature of the charges? I don't understand.
So you have no idea why they're accusing you?
None. The specifics of charges like this are rarely discussed on open channels. I won't know any more until I get to the flotilla.
How common is this?
How often is someone from the fleet charged with treason?
It's rare. It must be something that affects the entire flotilla, not just one ship. The most recent one was Anora Vanya Vasilani, an engineer who handed over fleet defense schematics to the Batarians. She had good intentions. The Batarians were contracted to upgrade our systems, but they passed the defense schematics to a pirate gang.
What happened to her?
Was she convicted?
No. She made a suicide run on the pirate gang. She destroyed them before they could attack the fleet. She was pardoned posthumously. Let's hope I don't have to prove my innocence that way.
Jesus. What's the punishment if you are found guilty?
What happens if you're convicted?
Like I said, exile. The specifics are up to the judges. If it's deemed only a tragic mistake in judgment, the guilty party might receive a small ship and supplies. Not that it really matters. Either way, if I'm convicted, I'll never see the migrant fleet again.
Yeah, exile is such an odd choice.
So, no prison and no death penalty?
We don't have the spare resources for long-term incarceration. Monitored work detail is more effective. And we don't have enough people to afford executions. An exile can still have children, and those children are welcomed back to the fleet.
What an interesting form of judgment.
So how does the trial work? How soon do we need to get you there?
They'll wait a reasonable period of time for me to come and defend myself. Eventually, if I don't show up, they'll try me in absentia. As for how it works, it's less formal than an Earth trial or something you'd see on the Citadel. We're family. This is just the worst kind of family meeting.
Oh, I'll help you.
Okay, let's go find the flotilla.
I was going to book passage on another ship. I didn't think there would be time for you to help. Thank you, Shepard.
Oh.
I'll program the Normandy with the flotilla's current location. The admirals will be waiting for us.
Okay, I wonder what she could possibly be accused of. I don't even understand. The only thing that I can think of that it could be related to is that her last squad got annihilated. Like, everyone died except for Cal. That's the only thing that I can think of that she could be possibly in trouble for, is that she was the leader of that and had to get that important data, and maybe it looks bad that her and her, like, I'm guessing Cal was like her side commander, or whatever he was to her, but maybe it's just something to do with that there wasn't enough people that survived, or maybe one of the person's sons or daughters was on her team and died, and there was some sort of, like, I have no idea. Seems bad though. All right, so I'm just gonna go peek in with Miranda real quick, and then we will be off to Tuchanka.
I can't believe the collectors were once Protheans.
I always pictured Protheans being regal, not giant bugs.
Who knows what the Reapers did to them? Creepy.
True. Who knows what they looked like before they got their hands on them.
Commander, what can I do for you?
Do you have a minute, Miranda?
There's a lot to do, Shepard. Maybe another time.
I'll let you work.
Of course, Commander.
Okay. I just thought maybe we could, like, talk about the Illusive Man throwing us under the rug, but that's all right. So let's go back to the center here.
No messages for you, Commander.
All right, so we're gonna head out to Tuchanka, which I don't really know where that is, but we're about to learn today. I'm probably gonna do some planet scanning too real quick since we are in this area. Is there a fuel depot over here? All right, so I'm gonna do some planet scanning. I will be right back. Okay, so I went around and we found a bunch of platinum, which is really good. And one of the ship upgrades that I wanted to do, we can now do because I found some element 0 also. So I think it was, yeah, the multi-core. Oh, that one was palladium. So extended fuel cells was also found because we found a lot of element 0. I found a very rich planet in it and I was really excited. I found a lot of it. So we're going to go ahead and do both of these ship enhancements because I know how important it is to get those done. We'll also do some of these. I'm not worried about those. Armor upgrades. Yes, this is very good. All right, let's do damage protection first of all. Redundant field generator. Sometimes when Shepard shields go down, they are instantly restored. Whoa. Very cool. So is that something that I have to put on me? I'm wondering. Omni tool upgrade. And then biotics too. That one was element 0 as well. All right, so we need one more damage protection for that one. More element 0 for a biotic cooldown. And more element 0 for a tech duration increase. Yeah, so those are some really good upgrades. Access the terminal in the lab for more information. Redundant field generator. I wonder if that's something that's like automatically on us or not. I'm gonna go up and just look real quick. All right, now we can finally head out to Tuchanka. Although I did see, I'm sorry, I know everyone's like, I'm ready to get to Tuchanka, and I'm over here like scanning planets and doing stuff. It's important stuff, but I also wanted to read through the Codex.
Sorry, mate.
This stuff
Cyclonic
we can switch, we can skip through. I'm so sorry if you guys are super into the ships and vehicles. I just get a little like head naughty when I listen to it, so I choose to skip those ones. Oh, and this is also another upgrade. The helio thruster module. Okay. It is pretty interesting if you go through and like read it, but I find it very snoozy. I love the lore in this game, but the ship and vehicle tab I just usually skip. Oh, we got one about the migrant fleet. I thought I saw that pop up. The flotilla, or the migrant fleet, is a fleet of roughly 50k starships that houses over 17 million Quarians. The largest collection of starfaring vessels in the galaxy, the fleet is so large it may take days for all ships to pass through a mass relay. Days? The ships are constantly repaired, replaced, and upgraded to comfortably house as many Quarians as possible. Typically, ships specialize in roles for the fleet, from the enormous agricultural live ships to the shielded lab ships to the repurposed freighters known as home ships that house Quarian children, young parents, and educators. Employed Quarians typically live in the ship they work on, since commuting from ship to ship ties up resources with unnecessary docking procedures. Interesting. Even within the flotilla, Quarians are on most ships will remain encased in their protective suits. Rarely, Quarians will meet on clean ships for specific purposes such as medical services or reproduction. When this occurs, they remove their suit, knowing full well it is likely they will spend a few days having allergic reactions or getting over infections as their weakened immune systems compensate for each other's presence. It's crazy. I wonder if Tali ever takes her hood off, like in the game. I'm not sure if you need like a romance scene for that, which I know that Tali is straight, so we cannot have a chance at romance for her. But I'm just curious. If anyone has played the male Shep role, does she take her helmet off for you in those like intense scenes? I'm wondering. I feel like there would be like pictures out. I've like looked at pictures of Tali before to like make a thumbnail, and I didn't see anything. I did see like a picture frame, but not like actual Tali with her helmet off. So I'm guessing the answer is no. Okay, off to Tuchanka. Where the heck do we go? Here it is, Tuchanka. Oh my gosh, that looks terrible. Scarred by bombardment craters, radioactive rubble, choking ash, salt flats, and alkaline seas, Tuchanka can barely support life. Thousands of years ago, life grew in fierce abundance under the F-class star Arlok, a Rake clan word meaning Eye of Wrath. Tree analogs grew in thick jungles, their roots growing out of shallow, silty seas. Life fed upon life in an evolutionary crucible. This world died in nuclear firestorms after the Krogans split the atom. A little ice age of nuclear winter killed off much of the remaining plant life. In recent centuries, many Krogan have returned to their homeworld. The reduced albedo has caused global temperatures to rise. In order to maintain livable temperatures, a vast shroud was assembled at the L1 Lagrange point. It is maintained by the Council Demilitarization Enforcement Mission. That is a mouthful. Which is based on orbiting battle stations. CDEM advisory: visitors to Tuchanka land at their own risk. We will not attempt to extract citizens threatened by clan warfare. And there's also a travel advisory. The ecology of Tuchanka is deadly. Nearly every native species engages in some predatory behavior. Even the remaining vegetation is carnivorous. Dang. Population 2.1 billion. And the capital is Erdnot. All right. So I'm doing Morden's mission today. I would like to start with his, and then go on to Grunts from there. I was kind of going like my favorite squad members. I'm gonna do their missions like as my favorite. I don't know. I feel like I always play favoritism in these games, and I don't mean to, but Dr. Morden just like struck a chord in my heart because he feels like I feel like he's my inner monologue. So I would like to do his first, and then we can take Grunt with us on the next one. But somebody mentioned that Garrus has a really cool line in this one, and I wasn't originally going to take Garrus, but I would like to see what line you guys are talking about, so I think I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Oh, we can't cycle appearance for him. So yeah, we're gonna bring Garrus and Morden with us at first, and pump this too into cryo ammo for sure. Nice. I'm also gonna give Garrus the new... Oh, he can't use it. I'm gonna give him the Mantis then. The Mantis is so much better with power, so I think that he will be better off with it for sure. Okay. Gosh, this place is awful. Hello? Oh my gosh. There's a blood pack recruiter.
Alien, you're Shepard of the Normandy.
Yes I am.
If you're looking for work, you're shouting down the wrong hole. The blood pack only recruits Krogan. You again. I told you the blood pack only wants Krogan. Go flash your smooth skin somewhere else.
My smooth skin.
I thought coming to Tuchanka would get me away from jaw-flapping aliens. I was obviously mistaken. If you're looking for work, you're shouting down the wrong hole. The blood pack only recruits.
Oh, this place is awful looking. Jeez. All right, let's go talk to this captain. He apparently wants to... Wait, who's this? Char? Oh, that's the lady in the...
What did I tell you, honey? Isn't it beautiful? Far away from all that high-tech noise.
I guess. Seems a bit dirty, though.
I build character.
It's them. They're together.
Is it just me, or do the other Krogan not like me?
Oh, there's some concern about me bringing in a non-Krogan. I had to talk to the chief. It's not a deal.
Wait, so they don't even want me here?
Who cares what they want? I want you. That's all that matters.
Is it?
I don't know if I can do this, Char.
Hey, now. My blue rose of Ilium always stands strong to reach toward the sun.
Okay, I'll manage. Just no more poetry.
What did I tell you, hon? Isn't it beautiful?
That's funny. Why would he take her here?
I guess. Seems a bit dirty, though.
She seems very, like, not into the area. I wouldn't want to live here. Like, we can live on Ilium. It's fine. Hello?
The clan leader wants to speak with you.
Why?
Talk to him soon, alien. If we decide you're not welcome, you'll know just before we kill you.
What a warm welcome.
Take your business to the clan leader. Take your business to the clan leader.
Okay, okay. Look at all the particles in the air.
Terrible, right? Tear their scales off and let the Pyjaks feast on them while they're still alive.
Jeez. What a pleasant place. I wasn't really...
Reports use weak encryption. I see references to a captured Solarian in the logs of the Chief Scout.
Good. Talk to Scout then. Or Chief. Either one acceptable.
Okay.
Also, I have been unable to access local medical records. I suggest asking the local clan leader for assistance with Grunt's problem.
Okay, so we gotta talk to the chief anyway, so it's good that we brought Morden first. Since apparently we have to get pre-approved for being here, just like every other place we go to for the first time. Oh, this place is awful.
Were you around when the female camps sent the children over last week? No, I was off dealing with a Baron attack. What? Any promising warriors? Yes, warriors strong. They terror enemies apart.
Gosh, it's awful. Who's that? Ratch? I guess I'll pet him.
Good Baron. Stay.
Okay. Who are you?
Greetings, human. My name is Ratch. Have a look at what I've got.
No hate for an alien?
Everyone I talk to hates that aliens are an Erdnot. Except you.
I don't have the luxury of turning away paying customers. I do enough business off-world to know that you aliens have more credits than people here do.
I guess that's smart. What are you selling?
What do you have in stock?
Most of it's food and drink that's toxic to humans. Rincall's a local favorite. Don't try to act tough, it'll tear your insides apart. Otherwise, I've got weapons, scrap, and whatever food those Pyjaks don't steal. Which isn't much. Take a look at my kiosk over there if you want to buy something.
What are the Pyjaks?
What the hell is a Pyjak?
Off-world vermin. Humans say they're like monkeys. They come in and steal food, Rincall, whatever they can get their talons on. We started using the mounted defense cannons to stop them.
We can help you with them?
I'm a good shot. Maybe I can help out with the Pyjaks.
Feel free. You You can use the console out there to control the guns. Make a dent in the Pyjak population. You get a discount. Good luck with that.
Okay.
I should go.
Suit yourself.
Let me see what your prices are before the discount. What do you sell? Heavy weapon ammo? An increased shield chest piece. Me. Oh no, they're gauntlets. Ooh. Okay. Death mask? Negotiation bonus? I don't think that's really that important. An asymmetric defense layer increases health by 5%. Shield harness, increased shields, and a heavy pistol. Ooh. I feel like it's really not that expensive. But I'll come back. We'll help him out and then I'll come back and get my discount. Anything else over here? No. Alright, so where? Defense guns. Talk to Garrus. Where?
You don't want anything I sell, human. It'll tear your insides like you swallowed knives.
How do I talk to Garrus? I can see the prompt, but I can't see where to do it. Maybe I have to go down there.
One of the children, probably 5 years from the right. Yeah, my eyes, I think. Think you actually had a fertile female on one of your trips to their camp? I must have. Son, good for you. We'll get a ring call to celebrate.
Alright, where's Chief Dude? Is this him?
Halt. You must wait till the clan leader summons you. He is in talks.
You know what tradition demands. Clan Urdnot must respond. Your reforms will not go unopposed. You risk appearing weak at a critical time. Shepard.
Good enough?
Oh my god, it's Rex!
Excuse me.
Oh my god, it's Rex!
Out of my...
Oh,
Shepard!
Rex.
My friend.
Oh my god.
You look well for dead, Shepard. Should have known the void couldn't hold you.
Oh my god, I wasn't expecting that. It's been a long time.
Looks like helping me destroy Saren and the Geth has worked out for you. Glad we didn't have to kill each other on Vermeer.
You made the rise of Urdnot possible. Vermeer was a turning point for the Krogan, though not everyone was happy about it. Destroying Saren's genophage cure freed us from his manipulation. I used that to spur the clans to unify under Urdnot. You abandoned many traditions to get your way. Dangerous. Speak when spoken to, Uvenk. I'll drag your clan to glory whether it likes it or not.
Oh my god.
Now, Shepard, what brings you here? How's the Normandy?
It's blown up.
Destroyed in a collector surprise attack. I ended up spaced.
Well, you look good. Ah, the benefits of a redundant nervous system.
Yeah, humans don't have that.
Oh, it must have been painful then. But you're standing here, and you've got a strong new ship. Takes me back to the old days. Us against the unknown, killing it with big guns. Good times.
Aww. Tell me about your work.
Sounds like you've got big changes ahead for the Krogan.
We are making a neutral ground where all clans are welcome. Fertile females can be shared among clans. We will strengthen the race as a whole. You threaten everything that makes us strong. It will not last. Maybe. Until then, you're lucky to be a part of it.
How do you keep control?
How do you maintain security with so many different clans in one place?
Any clan willing to send in hostages can come in. No fighting inside the camp. Each clan punishes its own criminals. We stop conflicts before anyone dies. Then we present a simple choice. Pay a fine and deal with your problems, or your clan is no longer welcome.
I feel like that seems reasonable.
That doesn't sound very harsh by Krogan standards.
Allies from other clans like what I'm doing. They help deal with skeptics. Many are eager for an outlet. Every time I've declared a clan unwelcome, my allies have destroyed them. Word gets around.
So why bother with weak clans?
What's so important about maintaining individual clans?
Every clan has different customs, rites of passage, rules of behavior, battle songs, all unique. That diversity makes us great. No clan, not even mine, was meant to survive on its own.
Oh, I love his outlook. I wonder if he felt this way before we took him under our wing, or if maybe, like, tooting our own horn a little bit, if he's looking this way because of everything that we went through on the Normandy. I feel like we might have played a role in it, but I don't know. So how's your plan going?
This sounds ambitious. How's it gone so far?
Better than I'd feared, worse than I'd hoped.
It can't continue. You are going against what makes us strong.
So you share your females?
What do the women of Clan Urdnot think about this plan?
Yeah.
It was our female clan leader's idea. The neutral area is safe, and it encourages more female clans to ally with us. Attacks on Urdnot now endanger the females of all clans. Even clans that want to see me dead will defend Clan Urdnot.
Wow. I don't want to say my business here because I want Grunt to be with us. So I'm just going to leave it here and we'll come back and talk to Rex now that we know where to find him. I'm so excited. I am so happy that he's doing well and he's a leader of his own and he's making changes around here that actually matter. I think that's amazing. So yeah, we'll talk later.
I need to go. We'll go over this another time.
Yeah.
Watch yourself, Shepard. Tuchanka isn't safe and homey like Pharaohs and Ilos.
Those were safe and homey areas.
I have nothing to say to aliens.
Oh, okay. You better check your right-hand man, Rex. I'm so happy to see him. That was such an amazing moment where, he was in the middle of a really deep conversation, but he saw us and he got excited and he went up and, he was like, my good friend Shepard. I don't know. That was just really, really sweet. That was awesome. All right, so let's figure out where the heck this chief dude is. Or not throne. That's so cool that he's sitting on the throne and... Okay, so Chief Scout. Looks like it might be over this way, possibly. I have no idea where to go. There was a way down this way, right? Pit fight gambling station?
Put down some real money, human.
What? I don't want to watch them fight. No. This is awful. I hate this. Ugh. I hate that. No. No. No, no, no.
Watch it, human.
All right, let's talk to... Yeah, talk to Garrus.
At first I thought it was a waste of ammunition just to kill incoming vermin. Now, I think if these Urdnot can pinpoint such small mammals with these guns, they'll make short work of an incoming invasion force.
It's true.
Let's see what the human can do.
Whoa, what is this? Shoot the Pyjax. Okay. Spacebar to fire. Oh, this is how we even move it. Okay. It's actually pretty cool. This is a fun little mini game. Oh, I missed this one. Oh, I might have gotten him. Ooh, 2 with 1. One more, I think. Nice. There's another wave. Okay. It's crazy how many like little mini games are in this area. Like the fighting one is not really up my alley, but I think it's pretty cool. Like this one is a little mini game. I don't know. Interesting. Oh, I missed that one. I didn't even see him. He like screams in your ear when he makes it. Oh, he's gonna steal the food. Okay, nice. We only let one get away. I think our food store is like a little below half, so we'll see if we make it through this wave. Not a good start. There we go. We'll see if another one comes out. Oh no, you won't get it in time. These two we might. Oh, I missed. I missed that one. Unfortunate. Hurry, hurry, hurry. Nice. Completed Ratchet's quest. Let's go. We almost didn't make it. But now we'll get a discount with that guy. Oh, look, it's the chief.
What do you want, human? You're crowding my hump.
You're crowding my hump. Help me find a Solarian. I don't really want to open up with that. Tell me about yourself.
So you're in charge of Urdnot scouts. Why waste your time shooting at vermin?
Ammunition is the one thing we're not hurting for on Tuchanka. As Scout Commander, I have to set an example. Plus, the little bastards get into food supplies if their numbers get too high. Can't have that.
Yeah, threats to food. So you guys are hungry.
Don't your storehouses have automated defenses?
Why bother? Half of what we eat is vermin. And if we get hold of defense systems, we don't use them to guard grain. We've got weapons stockpiles to take care of. Beyond that, our women and children get the security.
Women and children?
Your enemies go after civilians?
Easiest way to wipe out a clan. Women and kids can fight, but they're always outnumbered if another clan goes after them. If its women and children are killed, the clan's hope for the future is lost. It falls apart. We don't do that, though. Rex's orders. Even if it costs us a battle, we don't fire on non-combatants.
I feel like it's not the best solution.
Taking care of your food supply would help more in the long run.
For sure.
If Clan Jordan kills our guards and helps itself to our well-secured food, there won't be a long term.
Also true.
This is Tuchanka. Having power and clean water means we're living in luxury.
Yeah, so the need for scouting is high.
You see a lot of action around here?
Enough. Farron here and there, and snakes in any of the water safe enough to drink. Rex has made ceasefire agreements with some of the clans, but I still have to patrol, keep them honest.
Yeah.
What does the scout commander do?
We find out where the enemies are, and we make them think that there are too many of us to screw with. Sometimes that means harassing the perimeter, taking out a generator or two. Other times, we play hide and seek. We leave lots of tracks, exaggerate our numbers.
Hardly sounds like scouting.
That's not recon, that's sabotage.
Yeah.
It's a lot easier to count their numbers once you blow some of them up. Everyone knows where Urdnot is, human. It's not like we can hide.
It's normal?
So every clan on Tuchanka encroaches on the other clan's borders?
Borders? This is Tuchanka. Our borders are determined by the range of our guns. We are what we are, human. If we didn't fire at them, they wouldn't take us seriously.
What a way to live. Holy.
Thanks for the information.
Whatever.
Well, I have something else to ask.
What do you want, human? You're crowding my hump.
I thought that this was the chief like the chief, but it's just Chief Scout. I'm realizing that now after the conversation with him. Can you help me find a Solarian?
I'm looking for a Solarian. The Blood Pack captured him and he was last seen around here.
I heard about that Solarian. Poor bastard. If it's Blood Pack, then Clan Werlock has him. Sent one of my scouts to check it out, but he never reported back. Guess they got him, too. Chief told me to give you one of the trucks. Just follow the highway to Werlock's base if you've got the quads to deal with him in the Blood Pack.
What is the Werlock base?
What can you tell me about Clan Werlock's base?
Last I heard, the clan was holed up in an old hospital. I haven't seen it, though. I've only seen Clan Werlock from a distance. If I'd gotten closer, I'd have taken a shot. You get inside, though, bring a big gun. Werlock's base is crawling with Blood Pack.
A hospital?
That doesn't sound too defensible. Why'd they hole up there?
Any hospital on Tuchanka has to be built well enough to withstand a bunch of enraged Krogan.
Jeez.
When an injury forces us to switch over to secondary organs, things get messy. Higher thought processes don't always transition properly. Blood rage, they call it.
I wonder if that has something to do with Grunt. Maybe he like stubbed his toe or something. Or like something's wrong with him, like he has like a headache or something, and so it's causing him to have this blood rage. I wonder.
What's Clan Werlock's reputation? And how are they involved with the Blood Pack?
Tough humps, and they're not friendly like we are. You ever run into the Blood Pack? Mercenary gang. Clan Werlock started it. One of the only gangs with an off-world presence. They're fanatics. Totally devoted to Werlock Guld. Whatever they did with your Solarian, Guld's behind it.
How so?
What makes Guld so special?
He's got 2 children. One of them is a girl. Some people think he's got a destiny. Not me. I had a cousin who won 20 consecutive games of Quasar. Lucky bastard. I'd ask my cousin for a loan, but I wouldn't swear allegiance to him. Luck. That's all it is. Same for Guld.
So Blood Pack aren't all Krogan, like he said.
But the Blood Pack has non-Krogan members like Vorcha.
Ha! The Vorcha. They're just like the Varen. Only they can use guns and don't crap
so
on the
pets.
floor as often.
Oh.
The Krogan are the only real members of the Blood Pack. Anyone else is just there to soak enemy fire.
That makes sense.
Any idea what they're doing with the Solarian?
I assume they wanted to torture him. You don't take somebody home just to kill them. It's messy. Maybe he pissed off the Blood Pack, and they brought him here for special treatment. No skin off my hump what they'd do with him. One less alien on Tuchanka.
It's a bit xenophobic.
You don't seem to have much love lost for aliens.
Don't get your quads in a twist. If I was gonna kill you, you'd know it. Rex believes we need to unite the Krogan people. I don't think we can do that with off-worlders interfering, but it's not my call.
Sounds like Rex was maybe a little bit inspired. Like I said, maybe he was a little inspired by our time on the Normandy together. All right, well, let's take the truck. We need to get to him if they're torturing him, like they say. It's not good if they are. All right, so we will take Morden, obviously, and I'm going to take Garrus with me as well. Some truck. Jeez. So, is this the base? Yeah, I'm guessing we're at the base. Weapons locker. This thing is a chonkers. All right, everyone, that's it for today. I'm leaving you on another cliffhanger, and I'm so sorry. I didn't realize that we were gonna run into Rex and have some really awesome conversations as soon as we got here. I guess I was kind of thinking that it was gonna be a place where we just drop down and like Mordin and I can go find the scientist and we would just run out, or I don't know. I wasn't expecting all of this, but I'm really glad that we're here now. Being in Tuchanka so far has been very interesting and kind of a little bit crazy. I'm super glad that we finally got to run into Rex. I was wondering in the back of my mind if coming to Tuchanka meant that we were going to run into him, because when we asked some questions about him initially from Joker and from the Illusive Man, they both said that he was back working on his home planet, running some stuff for his clan, and goes to show you that he's been doing a lot over here. He is trying to make things a little bit more cordial, but still in the Krogan way, and I think that I still think that we had a little bit something to do with that. And I might be like tooting my own horn here, but I like to believe that Rex has changed his ways a little bit and is trying to help his people be less xenophobic and a little bit more open to some changes, just a little bit, some changes, as he's trying to work with like clan groups and bringing everyone kind of together. I think that what he's doing is really amazing, and I was just so happy to see him. That was a really, really cool interaction, and he doesn't give a heck about what's happening with Cerberus. He doesn't give a heck about anything. It doesn't even really seem like he knew that the Normandy exploded. So I was a little bit confused about that dialogue, how we had to tell him that the Normandy was gone and we got yeeted into space. I don't really understand that part of the dialogue, because technically I thought he should have been on board with us, unless I missed some sort of lore in the very beginning, because I was overwhelmed with everything going on in the beginning of this game, that maybe he was already off doing his own thing. I'm just super glad that we ran into Rex. It's been really cool being on Tuchanka. I have a feeling we're gonna be in for some juicy fights. I'm excited to see if we can get Dr. Mordin's friend back, and hopefully we can. Hopefully he hasn't been tortured and killed, and hopefully everything is okay. As you could see in Mordin's eyes when they said he's probably being tortured, his eyes like did the little like flicker twitch thing. So hopefully we find him and everything is okay. I don't know how this quest line is gonna go down, but right away next time we will get deep into this and hopefully find his friend. As far as the stuff with the Illusive Man, I think I've said all that I had to say about everything to do with that, the trust issues, wondering what's going on with him, how he could have handled it differently. It's important to remember that he is Cerberus. So yes, he did some stuff that was very sketchy today, but you don't really put it past him at all. It's to be expected with him, and I just need to continue to watch my back, because he obviously does not have our team in his mind or even in his heart at all. I don't even know if he has a heart. It seems like we're gonna be the people that have to look out for our team, and we're gonna have to be the people that look out for ourselves, and that's not gonna change anytime soon. So today was an eye-opener for me with the Illusive Man, and just gotta continue to watch our backs with him. Sleep with one eye open. But I hope you guys enjoyed today's episode. I can't wait to get into more of this in the next one, and I will see you guys then. Bye, everyone.